Laura Pennington here from sixfigurewritingsecrets.com with your weekly freelance tutorial tip on building and growing a successful freelance business. This week I want to talk about something that actually happened to a colleague of mine. She's a fellow writer. We worked together for about 2 years on a pretty major project where she handled a variety of roles and she was really great at what she did. However, she recently experienced a major downturn in business that had her scrambling to make cash fast. She had lost all but 2 of her clients due to problems in the clients' own lives. They closed their businesses. She was writing about politics, and the presidential election kind of changed where people were wanting to put their money. All of a sudden, she was down to just 2 clients, and she was panicked because she said, I'm thinking about having to go back and get a traditional job. I'm going to have to pull my child out of daycare. The schools around here are terrible. She was in full panic mode. So I'm using this experience as an opportunity to talk about the things you can do when you need to generate freelance cash fast. It happens to everybody. If you're not caught in the feast or famine cycle, sometimes it will just be a surprise when a client you've been with for a while decides to end their contract for one reason or another. This can have major ripple effects in your business if you're not careful, which is why it's so important to think about how you can generate money quickly. There are a couple of different ways you can do this. First of all, I always recommend reaching out to the clients that you currently have. So the 2 clients that you do have, is there any opportunity to extend that contract? Are there upsells? Can you give them an incentive to pay 2 months at a time so you can generate some cash flow quickly? You're still going to do the work, or you can do extra work to generate extra money. This is because the clients that you do have, they already know you and like working with you. The second thing I recommend doing is reaching out to those people you have not heard from in a while. So that client you worked with for 3 months last year, and then all of a sudden they just didn't have any more assignments. Now is a good time to reach back out. Let them know you were thinking about them. Don't come from a place of desperation, but offer that you are available. Again, this is somebody who's already worked with you before, so it's a great opportunity to touch base with them again and see if they have any needs now. Just because it's been a few months, things may have changed and they may have a project they can throw your way. And priorities would go to anyone that you really loved working with and somebody who had a tendency to pay their invoices quickly and on time. The third thing you can do is expand into a different skill set and offer somebody an incentive to sign up with you now. So what I actually recommended to my friend was to consider doing some editing work and to consider doing some virtual assistant work. So it wasn't necessarily the content writing that she was used to, but by branching out into these other skills, discounting her services a little bit to get somebody on board, I said, why don't you try to book 2 or 3 retainer clients as a virtual assistant right off the bat. This will help you generate some cash flow, get some experience in that field, see if you like it. That's another skill set you can add to your resume. So sometimes with writers, it might just be shifting the type of content you're writing. Maybe you will go into offering editing services or doing press releases or email copy. It's time to expand a little bit when you're in need of generating cash flow quickly. And people who see that you're offering some kind of a discount or a 2-day turnaround or a week turnaround on a bigger project can help encourage them to take action and to actually hire you. I know it's never easy when you're in the position of needing to generate money quickly. Turn it into a game, however. If you can stop thinking about the negatives of it and make it into a game and say something like, I wonder how quickly I can generate $1,000, that makes it a lot more fun and easy to lock in the business.